She don't want it, no more, don't want it. In my own, I get it.
At forward, from 11, number 34, the Green Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. You look at Sacramento, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're trending in the right direction. And while it's still early in the season, they've proven to be a dangerous team.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Allen in at the 2. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason.
Plenty of space. And they pick up 2.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Antetokounmpo against Hart. The open shot by Allen. And it's Brunson with the rebound. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Towns. Back to Bridges. That one drops for him.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he parries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Counted from distance.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Antetokounmpo against Hart. Lots of room. That's good from Allen on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. All right, Doris, for the Knicks. Would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
That free throw good from Allen. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
So both free throws good from Allen.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Over Prince. Bridges misses.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Here's Rollins. Turner in the high post. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Brunson on the drive, and he converts the layup.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Now here's Allen, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires for three. Allen can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shots good by Hart.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Allen. 9 points in the game.
Damn it, Ray Allen.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Prince. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. Knicks trail by 4. And Brunson, here we go. Count the basket. Brunson's got 6.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Here's Allen. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A quick shot there. It's off target. Knicks trail by 3. Hard with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Hard against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Allen. Lets it fly from 18. And the sweet goal that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 17.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Allen defending. Anunoby passes to Hart. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Inside. Here's Kuzma. Hart pulls it in.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Tries the 9-footer. And the play by Towns inside.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Porter Jr. comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Anthony. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Pass to Allen. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Now here's Allen. He's got 17. McBride passes to Bridges over Anthony. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
Here's McBride. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Allen can't get it to go.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
To the middle. Porter with the
Damn.
steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Three-pointer Anthony. Allen outside from behind the arc. That shot is off. Tie game in Milwaukee. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
New York has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is, Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
They've got Bobby Portis, Cole Anthony out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
The Bucks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Kuzma. Now Portis. Robinson defending. Now Allen, 6 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Outside McBride. Back to Bridges. That bucket makes him 3 for 5. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now here's Anthony, still without a bucket. Allen can't get it to go.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And the basket by Bridges.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Bucks trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. New York in 5th.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Anthony, the pass to Allen. Portis with a screen on Bridges. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Robinson.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Anthony outside. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup. Anthony's gotten his first basket of the night.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Now here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. It's Bridges on the wing. Allen defending.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Milwaukee. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Bucks trail by 8. Robinson with a steal. Houston passes to McBride. New York again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. New York leading by 6. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Houston. Drills it from deep.
LA Houston, baby. Here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Here's Portis. Basket's good.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Milwaukee making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. McBride passes to Anunoby, and here's Robinson, defended by Portis.
I should have made that pass. I was stupid.
Oh, Giannis!
I was stupid. That was my fault. I should have made that pass.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Houston. 6 points for him.
And I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Here's Rollins. McBride covers. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Antetokounmpo inside. Misses in close. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Bridges misses. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Portis. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
McBride passes to Houston. Bridges outside. Pass to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Allen outside. Ball stolen. Now Bridges over Allen. Bridges misses. Pass to Allen from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. Here's Houston. Lets it go from deep.
Answer back, Allen.
Giannis with the
Come
rebound.
on, Allen.
Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Houston passes to Robinson. Anunoby. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, when Anunoby is feeling it, he can completely take over a game, and we're seeing that tonight.
Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. They get the rebound. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
McBride passes to Robinson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Damn.
Over to the wing. Takes the 3. Houston can't hit.
Damn it,
Well,
Houston.
they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Picked it out of midair. Bridges against Kuzma. Robinson passes to Houston. Over Allen. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Damn.
Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit to defense for how they're playing him.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. McBride attacking, and he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 7. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Count it. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for.
He's up by 5.
They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the New York Knicks.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
Ray Allen, man. This freaking dude, Ray Allen, man. Baby Jesus.
Knicks leading by 5. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Houston in at the 2-guard spot.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Basket counts.
Well, guys, we don't call him Big Body Brunson for nothing. Give him a little contact and it's no problem.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Bridges. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges at the line for 1.
That's good from Bridges.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Antetokounmpo with it. Hart covering. Allen outside. The 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 10. Misses from short range. And it's Allen with the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Turner. Houston with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. The shot by Towns.
Oh, come on, Towns.
The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Hits the trifecta.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Brunson passes to Houston. Shoots over Allen. New York again.
Damn it.
Hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball.
Damn it, Ray Allen.
Look at what he's doing here.
Ray
and
Allen
it's hard
cooking
to
me, man.
imagine him playing much better.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Brunson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Brunson's got 12 points in the game. Bucks trail by 7, and the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of a game. You have to admire it.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense. Well, contests the shot, rips down the rebound. That is a complete defensive possession.
The 3, Allen. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Houston. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 10.
Boy, Josh Hart's so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Brian.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Antetokounmpo inside. Hart's there. That's good from Allen on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Bridges misses.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
Damn!
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Hart. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner.
Damn, we can hit the broad side of a barn right now.
Milwaukee's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Prince. Here's Rollins. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Brunson defending. The jump hook. Again, the Bucks.
Damn!
2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Allen. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Hard against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. And Giannis throws it down.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Brunson finds Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. The 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bridges. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks, a true team player.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds
I was
in
paying
time.
attention. That's my fault.
And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Pacers, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Antetokounmpo. Oh, the bucket's
come
good,
on.
and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Josh Hart.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team
Mind the
foul.
lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Hart from long range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Pass to Anthony. And here's Porter. Antetokounmpo inside. Brunson defending.
Oh, come on!
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
Here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Pass to Hart. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Come on.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. With the crossover, here's Antetokounmpo.
You serious?
And he's going to the line for 2. The
call.
official saw contact while he was going up.
So
BS,
close
man.
on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Got to give them all the calls, man. Give Giannis all the calls.
Two.
That free throw misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee, piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Cole Anthony out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Allen in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby passes to Towns. Towns brushes him off.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Allen finds Anthony. Back to Allen. And no good. Clarkson with the defensive effort. New York trailing. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Oh my goodness. OG unfazed. OG, oh my.
Anthony outside. Pass to Allen. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby on the take. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, just absolutely superb concentration by OG Anunoby. Fends off the defense well right there.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porter Jr. That free throw's good from Anunoby. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Anthony outside. On the take, and Anthony slams it in.
Oh my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Houston gets the bucket.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Houston passes to Anunoby. Now Towns. And a miss there on the triple. To the inside. Portis can't cash it in from close range. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Grabs the board.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Anthony.
But Cole Anthony's teammates appreciate playing with him because they know they're open. He's going to find them.
Takes it inside. Houston can't hit.
Oh, come on, Allen.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo, pass to Allen. And the three-pointer goes.
Ray Allen,
and now a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Pass to Clarkson to end the run. Drains the triple. Clarkson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Bucks. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Here's Hart. Count it!
And one!
They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Allen. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Houston. Right side Brunson. From downtown, Houston gets the bucket. And now it's a 5-point New York lead.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Brunson. Towns throws it down.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Bucks trail by 7. Now Antetokounmpo. Sinks it in the post.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
Yeah, he's
Allen
in his
Houston,
bag
baby.
from beyond the arc
Allen
right
Houston.
now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Now Turner. Banks it home. Big shot.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Brunson turns on the Jets.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 8. Here's Allen. Shoots a 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Rollins. Turner. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression
Oh, he missed the layup.
overcomes certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Now here's Allen. Antetokounmpo pushes it in.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's the drive. The 10-footer. Rebounded by Towns.
Yes, he missed.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Bridges. For 3. Shot's no good.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It's in!
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
And here are the Knicks now. They've led by as much as 10. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
And the Bucks call time here. They trail by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Six-point game. From downtown, the 3 is in.
You get the sense Torian Prince rises to the challenge and relishes every chance he gets.
And And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
Turner fires. The three is off. So New York wins it, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Yeah, we did. Barely squeezed
The
out this
visiting
one.
team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got
it was
the
a good
win,
game, though.
whatever
Good
the
game.
margin may have been.
Our
Well,
belly
folks,
got
that's
this
going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Well, 36 points, 12 assists. He had a triple-double. Damn. Allen had 30. Ray Allen had 32. That's what's up. Brunson had 24 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. Anobi had 19. Houston had 18 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He got hot in the second half. Bridges with 17. Towns with 10 and 9. For real, hey, had an overall game. I'm going to be switching games to just another game.